All right, everybody. Welcome to an impromptu podcast from the dwellings of Happy Earth Market. We are brought to you and in partnership with Love Through Living, Happy Earth Market, and Natural Awakenings Greater Las Vegas Edition.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Nathan.
We're kidding. So we've just been working really hard and thought we'd throw down a podcast real quick, maybe a little 15-minute and just say what's up to the people. We just wrapped up the final documentary for Black History, which was 13th, was really good.
Yeah, it was. We had a little bit of participation. This month overall, participation in Black History Month events that we were hosting was okay for being the first time around. I don't know. I feel like we could have gotten more participation. I
Totally
felt sad, actually, that we didn't because it's such an important issue that really needs to be talked about. And, you know, we need to learn and try and understand each other better. And that was
absolutely
a really good series.
Really
and
big first step. We had some powerful shows,
We
though.
did.
We had the Minister Stuart Sanders on, and he talked for a while. I mean, that was a really great discussion. And watching the Emmett Till documentary, wow, what a hard documentary.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, it left a lasting impression. Even
Oh, completely.
on a few people that showed up last night too. They were talking
they
about
even
the
talked
Emmett
about
Till
it, yeah.
documentary and how much it affected them.
Totally.
Yeah, we also had Anita Doherty, and she is an activist.
She's been active since the 60s. She helped with the Black Panthers in Oakland. She wasn't necessarily like one of the raw Black Panthers, but she was there in the movement, cooking breakfasts and doing her thing, and she helped in the initial women's movement, and then the gay movement, and then now in the senior movement.
Yeah, she's a rock star.
She's a rock star activist.
Love her.
Yes.
Yeah, it was cool, and I'm looking forward to next year, actually, because I think Black History Month can be a lot bigger and better than it was this year. So yeah, we'll hopefully gain more support from the community on the idea of having these open dialogues about race and civil rights, and we'll be more interested in coming to events like that because it requires getting off your butt, turning off the TV, and coming in to do something that's completely not what you would typically do. So
right.
It's a hard sell. I understand that, but I also, I think it's something that people. Well, I know the people that came, they did benefit from it and enjoyed it, and hopefully are being better humans today because of them. So
well, you can't watch something like that and then be faced with the people who lived it and not walk away with something.
Some sort of empathy and understanding of why.
That,
Yeah.
And that's what I just go back to. Why are we why do we feel that it's okay to just say to a large population of our countrymen that the problems that they're going through aren't valid?
Right. It's very selfish. It's a selfish act when we ignore those who are crying for help and we say, yeah, whatever, it's bullshit. And I got
pick
my own
yourself
problems.
up by your bootstraps.
Yeah.
We're all in this together, guys.
That's right. That kind of leads into the next topic because I wanted to talk a little bit about homelessness. People without homes.
People without homes.
I had a thought, and it's actually something I put up on the Socks and Blankets for the Homeless page, that homelessness is something that can be prevented and really is something we should seriously take it and run with it as far as the idea of not becoming homeless and not
prevention.
Not allowing other people to become homeless and complete prevention. Obviously the people without homes problem is huge and
getting bigger.
And it's growing daily, unfortunately. And, it is a problem that is damn near impossible to fix. I hate to say that, but man, it's a big problem that not enough people are working on. So it's fucking impossible to fix. But prevention, so that tomorrow we don't have such a big problem to deal with like we're dealing with today. I think the number one way we can prevent it is just by keeping our circles tight.
No, totally.
We all have family. We all have coworkers. We all have friends. We all have these people in our lives that we do connect with, some more than others. And those that we do connect with, we need to hold on to that bond and that relationship. That way, when we do fall on hard times,
we have people to lean on, right?
We can go and say, hey, I'm about ready to get kicked out of my fucking house. I got fired, whatever the situation is. Can you help me out, brother or sister?
Yeah.
Who's not related? Who's my family member outside of my family? Right?
Yeah.
So I think it's important, everybody listening, that in order to prevent yourself from becoming homeless, you need to make sure that your relationships are tight and sound. And whatever beefs you always seem to get into with these people, fix them, fix them, fix them. Be kind, love each other, and, be there for each other. If somebody comes to you saying, hey, I'm about to get homeless, open your door to them and don't let it happen, because the problem is all of our problem. And all of us literally are just a paycheck away from disaster.
Yeah, some of us are closer than that.
Yeah, some are even closer than that. That's absolutely right. And, it's a really scary idea, and I don't know that many people actually think about it because people are so secure in
they're prideful. A lot of people won't talk about the fact that they are not turning on their electricity to pay their rent, and they're not eating to pay their electricity, and they're,
Right.
And the list of things goes on and on. When if we could just somehow communally help each other, I'm talking about small community, like your group of homies.
I think the only way we somehow do that is, number one, if you're suffering, if you're going through hardships and you're suffering financially, reach out. Say, hey, family, friends, coworkers, whoever, I need help, man. I need help. And as soon as you can swallow your pride and ego and ask for help, that's when help arrives.
Totally.
And, you have to have faith in the people, because you know what? The bottom line is, if somebody were to come to you and ask for help, likely you would help.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's in our human nature to do that for each other. So let's just be tight with each other, man. Let's continue to be kind with our family and our friends, and make sure that we do not become homeless because we have people that we can depend on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my piece on that. I think
that's good. I like what you had to say.
Prevention of homelessness can be prevented.
At least a large part of it, right?
Yeah.
There are going to be people who want to travel and live out there, and that's cool. But the people that are on hard times and want to get back on their feet and be in society, you should be helping them if you know them.
Right. Well, and the problem too lies with these people. The situation we're talking about is somebody who's got like a job and a house.
Yeah.
Family, car payments, all that stuff.
I mean, they're close.
And they get laid off, let's say.
Yeah, totally.
They get laid off, and now they're looking for work, and they can't find work, and now all the bills are past due, delinquent, things are getting turned off, and now they're getting an eviction notice. There shouldn't come a point when that actually has to happen, because bottom line is, there's probably somebody in that person's circle who could use some help too. A place to live. Well, hey, I got a spare room, and I need help with rent. So why don't you come move in?
Here, get on your feet, pay some rent for a bit.
It's a matter of us being able to truly be a community, living with other people, family or not. There's still human family, and we're in America. We have the biggest homes and the biggest cars and the biggest everything, and most of these places are empty. Empty buildings. We all live in an empty building. I mean, look at you and I. We have a 3-bedroom home. Yeah. And there's only 2 of us and a dog that we never get to see.
No, poor dog.
But
if you guys are by there, you pet our dog.
But my point is, everybody has these spare bedrooms in their home. And I'm not saying we need to bring in the homeless people, but I'm saying if somebody
bring in your family.
Is hard times falling upon them, you need to open up your door to them, because that's what we're supposed to do.
That's what family's supposed to do.
That's right. So, I don't know. I sound like I'm preaching now. I feel like
going on a little too long.
Yeah, I feel like I went off track a little bit too on where I was going to end that, but
it happens.
Yeah. No, it's been busy around here lately, though.
Yeah, it's been nonstop.
Yeah,
we again made enough money to pay the rent. That's amazing. Thank you, community. So we'll be erasing the rent gauge on the mirror here shortly to start again in March. Yep. So, keep supporting. We want to keep this place open for you, and we love you guys. And we are really just meeting some of the greatest people on the planet, and...
Yeah, and that leads me to the next thing. These beautiful people that are walking into this space. A lot of you are stuck. You need help with something.
Yeah, something.
Something. You've got your big plan listed out. XYZ is all there, but you're still missing ABC. So we at Happy Earth Market are going to put up a bulletin board, a community help wanted board, basically. And the intention of this is to get your project off the ground. Whatever resource you're still lacking, we're going to put it up on that board, and hopefully that resource will walk in the door and see it and go, hey, I can help.
Mm-hmm.
And, and at that point, it's just that exchange happens. So that's going to be a really, really beneficial thing, I think, for the community as a whole, because there's a lot of people that have a skill and want to help, but they don't know where to help. So
where to start, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's other people who, have all their stuff ready except for that one piece to finish it, and they don't know where to go for that.
Right, exactly.
Because Google's not helping.
Google ain't helping. So broad.
So I think
you need people who know people.
That's right, people who know people. And since Happy Earth Market is a people place, it's a community center space for all of us to
exist and party in and.
Right, and share our resources and our skills with each other. That's the important part of the new commerce that we're trying to build is piggybacking on each other's skills, because we can't do it all alone. It's impossible. It's so hard. It's not impossible. It's just so hard. But to have a bulletin board with help wanted, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, just different help wanted. Yeah. So we're gonna put that bulletin board up, I think, on one of the walls.
It's probably gonna go on Mr. G's wall for now.
For now.
Mr. G is somebody in the community who donated. For those that don't know, he donated a wall space for artists
for the year. He's paid for the whole year for artists to make money on, so that they can either get their own wall or just people that just can't
buy food or whatever.
Just can't afford it,
Yeah, and tell your friends and family and people, coworkers and stuff to come shop here, you guys, because we really could use the help on spreading that word.
Spread the word. This is a place to shop.
We don't have just events here. We actually have things to buy. Lots and lots of neat things to buy. So.
But you know what? In 2 months, we've really had a ton of time. It feels like it's been a year. We had so much, ton of fun, The Bazaar was for what I would perceive as a hit. The open mics have been some of the most entertaining nights I've ever had, and just meeting so many cool people.
Yeah, not just meeting. I gotta say, I'm so in love with everybody that comes in here.
Yeah, it's just great.
I love family. I love you all. The feedback, the ideas, the help, the criticism. I love all of it. I think all of it is beautiful.
The you shoulds.
Yeah.
You should do this. You should do that. We'll do all of it with a budget, I promise.
Budget and time. When we get some time, we'll start doing more.
The time budget's difficult, man. No, everybody's working here so hard. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's a great place to job. And, if you're a telejobber type of person, feel free to come job here.
Yeah, totally.
Because this is the environment to do it in, man. It's nice and cozy and
way better than Starbucks. And we have snacks for you if you come here and telejob.
Yeah, that's right.
So, telejob, that's what it's called, working remote, right?
Working remote, they call it, but I like telejob. Working remote,
computer working, whatever you do. And that doesn't mean you can set up your call center here.
No, of course not. And also, it is a seed membership, so you have to pay for the Wi-Fi too, because we got to pay for that. So nothing's free, unfortunately, but we do keep everything fair.
Yes.
And
yes, I am.
We want to make sure that everybody in town is able to utilize this space. So if you can't afford it, we work it out.
Come in here, we'll work it out.
Talent, and treasure.
We'll work it out.
Doesn't have to be money always. We prefer it because that's what is expected from our landlord. But we do accept volunteer time and, talent anything that you can provide to help Happy Earth Market keep its doors open. It's vital. And I hate talking about money so much, but I feel like
I'm not really talking about money, like also just the spiritual things that are happening in here. Like the Monday night meditations are so amazing. It'll blast you through oblivion. And Ashley's such a talented didge and hand fan player. And I've never really heard somebody play a gong like that. Like
it makes them sing. Yeah. If anybody's ever heard a gong, imagine how a gong could actually sound like a female's voice singing very darkly. She's got a
It's
dark
so
voice.
cool,
It's
so
such a
cool.
cool voice. Yeah.
Yep. And then Wednesday night yogas and open mics, and I don't know. I don't want to keep this a big advertisement about him. We should probably talk about something depressing like the shooting or something. I'm kidding. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Not today, anyways. Yeah. Those kids did go back to school today.
They did. It was yesterday, I think.
No, today. The school opened today.
Today?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't imagine the PTSD. Those kids. I never even thought about it actually until this shooting, about how those kids feel when they go back to school after experiencing that. And if there's any Columbine kids listening who are now adults, maybe you guys should start up a support group.
You guys been through it. Go help them.
Yeah, go help these kids.
Where you at?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that already exists. I hope it does. It would be really cool. I hope it does too. Because, experience really does help you help others.
Yeah, well, tomorrow's March 1st, and I just wanted to have a podcast up first thing in the month, and take opportunities when we have downtime in here, because there's not a lot of it, to, throw some stuff on the microphone.
Do a recording.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we probably could have done this live, but why?
Because people like to see our faces.
Oh, well, it's too late now.
They would love to see your face.
Not my face.
Yeah, Nate got a haircut for those who haven't seen him in a minute.
Yeah, I haven't had a haircut in 2 months, so I was feeling like grizzly.
His beard is still there, but it's not as weird.
Do you want me to shave it off?
Your beard's not weird.
I can shave it off.
No.
No, I'm getting skinnier. I lost 20 pounds working here.
You might actually look good. Scary. I don't want to see it.
No, why? I haven't seen my face in so long.
Yeah.
It'll grow back if I shave it off.
It takes forever to grow back.
It takes like a month.
That's a long time.
Well, if you listen to this, vote who wants me to shave and who wants me to keep it. I've had my...
Keep it.
Keep it. And we'd like to thank our 300th Instagram follower. He won a t-shirt and a necklace. So
that's rad.
Come collect.
We have 300 followers?
Yeah, 300 followers on Instagram.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Took us a year to get 50. We had 300 since the store opened.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really... How many people are on Facebook? Do we know?
It's close to 1,000 on both pages.
Wow. That's really neat.
I think it's 500 and something on one and 800 on the other. No, 600 and something on one.
Is that like on...
The fun page is almost 1,000.
Wow. So the difference between the fun page and the Happy Ears Market page, one is for what?
Well, the fun page, the Happy Ears Community fun page, really is just for the community to put really almost whatever they want, as long as it's not abusive. You can put your events up there. You can put your whatever social cause you're into, stupid funny pictures of your dogs, whatever. We don't care, as long as it's not abusive to other people. Stay respectful. And the Happy Earth Market page is just our store page, where we post the happenings.
Can you share on the fun page, though? That's
yeah,
the thing, right?
Absolutely can.
Oh, you can?
We fixed all that.
Cool.
Yeah, we had some trials and tribulations, man.
That's weird. We also ended our t-shirt campaign. I want to give a shout out to all the people that bought some shirts and
Thanks for buying shirts, yo.
Thank you so much, you guys. It really does help a lot. You have no idea. It's actually the kick we needed to pay the rent. So we appreciate you. We love you.
Yeah, got us over the top.
Yep. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. We got organic gumballs now in here.
Organic gumballs, organic soda. We got a new soda machine.
Yeah, we got a soda machine gifted to us.
We got t-shirts for sale.
From New Orleans Square. Thank you for that.
It's building so fast. We appreciate you guys so much for all of your support. It's been amazing.
You guys are beautiful, and I'm glad that you're contributing to the space that we built for you.
We love you.
Love you. Have a good day.